Today we're going to be talking about this. That was upside down. The GoScope. So this is the ultimate selfie stick in my opinion. I've been using GoScope for about 4 years now. And I believe this is the Extreme Edition. There's several different versions. They have other stuff on their website as well. But this is our go-to pole to get the selfie shots that you see in almost every video. Any video that has any montage of extreme stuff and you see a pole GoPro kind of perspective, it's always done with this. So what is this exactly? It allows us as filmmakers to get essentially a third-person perspective of the person actually doing the stunt. So it's perfect for what we're doing. Now the funny thing is our original rope swinging video, we thought this perspective was awesome, so we're like, let's try and get an interesting angle. So we actually got a golf club and we duct taped a GoPro to that golf club. Now what that proved when you're jumping off of a rope swing is it's hard to hold on to a golf ball because that's heavy, and it's just not practical to constantly be duct taping it. So after we did that video, GoScope actually reached out to us, and they're not paying for this video, just for the record, but they reached out to us and they were like, hey, we love your content, let's make your life a little bit easier, let's hook you up with a GoScope. So we've been using it ever since then. Absolutely love it. And that's kind of the backstory on how we kind of teamed up with GoScope with all that stuff. So the way GoScope works out is they have, depending on the model that you're buying, is you can literally twist the lock and have a longer pole or a shorter pole. So generally speaking, I like as wide as possible because we're always in amazing locations. So we usually go as far as we can. Now the reasons why we don't go as far as we can is if they're doing a crazy stunt, the wider the pole is, the harder it is for them to actually pull off the stunt because it throws them off of what they're doing as far as balance goes. So depending on what's going on, we either go the full length or we'll go about that far. So this is the actual pole itself. You get the GoPro. There's different mounts for the GoPro. They have the bigger mount and then they have the smaller mount, which I just so happen to have right here. I personally prefer to have the pole in the shot less as possible, or as little as possible, I guess is the correct way if I want to speak English to everyone. And so I use the higher mount compared to the shorter mount, so that just takes you a little bit higher as far as the shot goes, where you're not seeing the full pole in the actual shot. So when we're going out, see that right there, selfie style, you don't want the camera to actually shake at all. So I'm actually going to, let's see right here, I actually have a card in here. I'm going to set the camera right now to 1440 at 30 frames per second. And I'm going to hit record right now. It's on video mode. The camera is recording. Hey everyone. So you can see the difference. I'm holding the pole out, and actually I've never shown you guys the setup, so this will allow you to see that. I'm going to fling this around right now. This, once again, is at 30 frames per second. So let's just kind of show you what that looks like in this room right now. So now that is fully extended. Camera's still recording. Now we're going like this. So it's halfway extended. I'm just showing you the options because I want to be informative as possible. And now we're going to make it one small to the very small. So now it's a little cute guy. So now I hold it out. Now this is a lot easier to hold compared to the fully extended, but the shot just doesn't look as cool and as dramatic because you can't cover as much space. And that's essentially what the GoScope is. I love it. We use it on all our videos. If we're filming something close to the ground, we'll have them flip the camera upside down like this, and we'll have them put it closer to the ground, so when you swing by things, it feels a lot more dramatic. So it just kind of depends on what's going on. But already, fully extended, my arm's getting tired. So you can do this as well, and this will give you a steadier shot compared to me holding it like this. Now, if you're filming with your friends, what we found out is we'll hand them the camera, and if we don't tell them what to do, they'll like hold the camera like this, or they'll hold the camera down. If you don't want them to do that, it doesn't look good. So we usually will tell them, hey, this is the camera, film it like this, GoPro up, and do your thing. So we've filmed this all over the world, taken it all around the world, jumped off every other ledge that we could find. Awesome product. I fully love it. Fully love it. Is that a word? I don't know. As far as bad experiences that I've had with this is the Extreme Edition, so it's made to take a beating. Now, if you decide to jump off a 60, 70 foot cliff into the water, which seems like we're doing that every other week or at least once a month, we have had this part of the pole actually break. And that's not very common at all. We have had it happen a couple times. So nothing out there is indestructible, just be aware of that. But super easy to travel with, super lightweight. They also have an attachment here that wraps around your arm. Now that is great if you don't want to drop your GoScope, but the problem with that is I just don't like seeing other things wrapped around people's arms. So we take it off, but it increases the chances of people actually dropping the pole. So those are the pros and cons with GoScope, and that was just a little con in my opinion. But we've used it for our rope swing, we've used it for our cliff jumping videos, we've taken it all around the world. Fully love it, and it just allows us to get that shot that you can normally get without a golf club or this. So if you don't have a budget, golf club works awesome. It's just really heavy and not convenient at all, and you can't shrink it down a size when you're traveling. This is awesome. And yeah, let me know if you have any other questions about selfie sticks. I've used a couple different selfie sticks. I've always come back to the GoScope just because it works awesome and it gets the shots and just such a cool perspective. So I'm gonna have a link below where you can go to their website, and I'll have the exact model of the one that we use on all of our videos. There's several different models. We just go for the one that can extend the longest though. So that's my personal preference with the kind of content that we're producing and creating. So thanks so much for watching. Thanks to GoScope for an amazing product. Once again, this wasn't endorsed by them, but I am talking about them because we use them nonstop on all of our videos. Thanks for watching. Links below in the description. Over and out.
Yeah, wham, bam, super tramp. And I tipping up my hat while I boost the fans. And I hover up top, can you feel the noise? All the girls scream now cause they want the boys. Yo, making all the clouds looking like a big joke. When I run so fast and I sing so low. And you never wanna mess with me, you're just dissing me. I just set me free, so just stop.